Let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Got it. Cool. All right. Well, I know we just been chatting, but I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I am Deb Doughty, and this is my Freedom Revolution call, and I'm excited that you guys could join us. I'm actually going to be having two of my great friends on. Christy Nix is going to be actually hostessing with me as well. And then my other girlfriend, Christy Rignan, is going to be sharing her story as well with us. And so we've got people from all over the country, which is great. And thanks again for being here, and sit back and enjoy. Christy.
Awesome. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Like Deb said, my name is Christy. It should be pretty easy to remember that name tonight. And welcome to Deb's, like she said, her Freedom Revolution launch. You may not know all of us that are on the call tonight, but we've partnered together and we want to share a message with you guys of hope with mission-driven people. So you've been invited to this because Deb, she respects you, she cares about you guys, and she just wants you to know what it is that we're up to. So this is meant to be relaxed and fun. You don't have to buy anything. Just being here to show your support is absolutely enough. If you like what she has, great. But for the first few minutes, we're going to talk about family health. And you'll hear information and inspiring stories of people taking their health to the next level and helping other people to do the same thing. And then for the rest of the call, we're just going to talk about the organization that Deb has partnered with, the Juice Plus company, and how it's allowed people all over the world to create additional options and a sense of fulfillment. So maybe something will stand out to you and you'll think of someone who needs to hear this message. So thank you all for coming. So to kick it off, I'd like to ask you guys a question about health. And it's just a would you agree question, but would you agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? If so, give me a thumbs up or in the head nod, right? It's so true. We would all love to look good, to feel good, to live a long, active life, but it's our job to make sure that happens. And unfortunately, it can be complicated. The struggle is real. It can be unpleasant and it's very time consuming. So that's where we come in. Deb and I, and along with thousands of other people around the world, are part of a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. And that's where we're helping people take their health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. So the foundation of good health, though, is good nutrition. So we've got to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. And we're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings of them every single day, but almost no one does. And it's definitely not the variety or the consistency that we need. So that's why we love the nutritional support that we get from Juice Plus. It's just one simple change that's taking our health to the next level. And if you've never heard of Juice Plus, I'm going to show you what it is. This is my own stash that I'm traveling with. It's 30 raw fruits and vegetables that have been put into capsule form, and I love that. To me, it's the easy button. The favorite thing is that these are easy to take off. You can see our capsules are in here. Your fingers can reach through. There is no worry ever about having to worry about overdosing on this because it's just food. It shows that right here on the label as a nutrition label, not a supplement facts label. And you can get an idea of what's in this. A wide variety of fruits in this one. Veggies in here. Most people don't like veggies, so it's very nice for them to be able to swallow the capsule. And grapes and berries in here. Some grapes I've never even heard of, and berries, but I get it every single day. And then we also have a brand new omega that has been 10 years in the making, and the company has figured out how to make it plant-based. They've eliminated the middleman, which is the fish, and we have omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So it's really good for heart health, skin health, bone and joint, brain health. And then one of the things that I've been surviving off this past month and a half of driving across the country are these easy little packets of shakes that taste like chocolate and vanilla. They actually taste really good. Again, we have a food label on the back, so kids can have it. Mothers who are pregnant and breastfeeding can have it, and they've hidden 15 different plants in here to make it taste really, really good. So I just love how our products are an easy button. Because I am traveling, I don't have a tower garden to show you, but that thing is incredible. So if you want to know about how you can grow a garden without watering it and just watching it grow in 3 weeks, you've got to talk to Deb and just say, send me a short video. You can grow indoors and outdoors. And then we do also have bars. I've just eaten them all. So the timing is perfect. Buddy. Tomorrow. So it all starts with farm fresh nutrition. And fruits and vegetables, we know they lose a lot of their nutritional content when they're picked early and they're shipped long distances. And Juice Plus solves that problem by working with some of the best mid-sized family farms in North America. And then our juicing and drying facilities are located really close to the farm, so that once the produce is harvested, it immediately goes through a proprietary juicing and drying process. And it's the whole food that is used. So if you think about the core of a pineapple that we throw away, that's actually included. The peel of an orange, what we throw away, is included. The seeds of the papaya, if you're even eating a papaya, whenever possible, we always throw in the greatest amount of nutrition. And then the end result is highly concentrated nutrition in our capsules or chewables for children or adults. Deb, I don't know if you have any chewables on hand to just show them what the
I do. Oh,
awesome.
I'll grab it.
They're so good. You can choose capsules or gummies, but they look like that. So,
I have a sweet tooth. This is what I kind of, can you see them?
Yeah, yeah.
They're just like little gummies. Love it.
Ziploc bag. So like kids can eat as many as they want. We always say eat what you can afford. Because it's just fruits and vegetables. So thank you. So we've got red, green, and purple, just like we do in our capsules, but we don't have any chewable omegas. Wah, wah. But it does taste like a creamsicle if you have the omegas. So the liquid is awesome. Thank you, Deb. We ate all of those too. So, but the great thing is that this nutrition that we're giving people with our capsules and chewables for anyone womb to tomb, it's tested by independent experts to ensure natural purity. So we step out of the game and let people step in and make sure what we're doing is absolutely good. And it always is. So like I said, the vanilla and the chocolate shakes are vegan. They're gluten-free. They're whole food protein. 5 different sources. There's fiber in there, amino acids, and fruits and vegetables in a shake. So it's great for any single meal you want. Post-recovery workouts, breakfast, mid-afternoon snack. Make a brownie batter with this one. It is so good. It's like sinful, but not. And we also make all sorts of protein balls with these. You can make pancakes. You can make chocolate chip cookie dough with this. It's very versatile. It's not just a shake. But here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most thoroughly researched product in the world with 37 published studies in peer-reviewed journals. So basically, you can hear all of our product stories, but all of our stories support the science behind it, and it's all third party. We have nothing to do with the outcome of our studies. And like I had showed you on the label, it's food label, not a vitamin label. So that says that it's the same label that you would see on a bag of frozen broccoli in the grocery store. So the government considers Juice Plus a food. From the state of Michigan, they don't tax food juice there, and they don't tax Juice Plus. And like I said before, totally safe for everyone womb to tomb, no warning labels whatsoever. Great for pregnant and nursing mothers. You'll hear a little bit of Christy's story in a little bit. Great for children, the elderly, and even professional athletes. So these are all, with the Omega Blend, the complete bars, the Tower Garden, these are all ways for people to add more plants to their diet, and that's our goal. So we also have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10, and it basically helps people jumpstart their health in a really fun and supportive community. So if you want to learn more about that, go to shred10.com, SHRED 10.com, if you want to learn more. But the way I look at it is everybody is looking forward to January having a resolution, but we want to create a revolution. We want to utilize this program that's safe for everyone, for them to seriously take a jump start, because during the holidays, the average American puts on 7 to 10 pounds. And then in January, only 8% of those people achieve their resolution. And what we've found with people who do the shred, they are able to take control of their health. They're craving more fruits and vegetables. They're recovering faster from workouts. Some are losing inches while others are building lean muscle mass. So we never know what it's going to do to you, except for it's really going to boost your immune system and your health if you can give it an honest try. So the capsules and the shakes combined, they give your body 45 plants every single day. So imagine your health in 4 months, 6 months, a year. I've been eating Juice Plus, since 2006. And today I can't believe the changes that I've had. When I think about when I first started this, I was a junk food junkie eating McDonald's every single day. And I didn't know that feeling awful was not normal. I thought it was normal to have migraine headaches. I thought it was normal to have skin that was acne prone. And I couldn't even run a few miles because it would take me a week to recover. So working out was never in the picture. Fast forward to now, I feel healthier in my 30s than I ever did in my 20s. I'm lifting heavy weights. I'm running faster than I could ever imagine. I'm never sore. My skin has cleared up. And I just think like Juice Plus is such a long-term thing. And I can only imagine what I've prevented by making these simple changes. It has been an absolute blessing for my family. So we could share information all day, but the best part of our healthy living revolution is how Juice Plus shows up in everyday life. And it's not about treating or curing specific conditions or diseases, but the experiences you're about to hear could show how good nutrition can help with everything. So I'm going to ask Christy if you could share a little bit about what your experience has been, since I mentioned a little intro to you. Oh,
Oop, you're on mute. Hold on, Christy, you're on mute. Let me unmute you.
No, you're good. I muted myself.
Oh, there you
go. Just to be safe, I prefer to stay muted most of the time.
Funny.
My name's Christy Rigdon. I'm currently in Missouri. I'm in Alaska normally because my husband's Army and we're stationed there. But I started taking Juice Plus 2.5 years ago. I can't believe it's been 2.5 years. And right about that time, right before I started taking Juice Plus, I actually went to the doctors at 23 years old. I had my blood tested, and they came back and they said, you have high bad cholesterol, or LDL, which is the bad cholesterol in our body, and my levels were high. And I've always been a health nut, so I'm someone who eats super healthy. I work out 5 to 6 days a week. I'm like, how at this age, like, how is it possible? And my doctor actually said to me, she said, well, it's genetic. She said, there's really nothing you can do about it. Just keep eating healthy to try and prevent heart disease. And that's that. And I left so discouraged. Like, is that really it? So I got introduced to Juice Plus through Deb and Christy, and I actually spent a month researching it because that's just my personality and asking lots of questions. I wanted to make sure it was a product I could trust before I took it. Started taking it. Fast forward 4 months, I got my blood tested again, and the results came back, and all that bad cholesterol had been lowered. And I had changed nothing but adding Juice Plus to my thing. And so for me, Juice Plus, really is such a blessing because it's removing that fear of like what could happen in the future. I have a history of heart disease and cancer in my family. So does my husband. So we're both on it, and I'm confident, like, I am doing all that I can to prevent those things, and Juice Plus is going to help that. And then even more so, what Christy touched on is about 1.5 years after taking Juice Plus, I got pregnant with my daughter. I took Juice Plus as my prenatal, and not to mention the shakes, which helped me get through that first stage of wanting to throw up every day all the time, which was awful. But having that foundation for my daughter too, knowing these diseases run in our family, and I'm already putting that Juice Plus and those fruits and vegetables in her body before she was even born, and continuing on through breastfeeding that she's getting that, which is awesome.
I love that. Christy did research. She asked us all the tough questions, and it is so cool to be able to see. Her story supports the science, but it is so incredible to see a young athlete and mom like her, to be able to have that hope again. And I think back, Deb, you must be wondering, where was Juice Plus when you were raising your two girls? Can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
Absolutely. Yes, definitely. 8 years ago, I was actually going through a major divorce. As some of you know, I was stressed out, overwhelmed, running a business, taking care of my two girls, and looking for something to really assist with my health. And, being one of 7 siblings, I have a long history in our family too of chronic disease. We've got cancer, diabetes, heart disease, asthma, severe allergies. I just knew that I wanted to take my health to the next level. And I didn't want to pass away in my early 50s like my birth mother grandmother did, really, to diabetes. And I didn't want to have all the health issues, to be honest, that all my siblings have. Every one of them besides myself. And I am 48 and I'm the youngest out of all my siblings, you guys. I have no disease in my body. And I did not want to pass that to my kids as well. And, you know, what was cool is then I got introduced to my friend, Christy. You know, she showed me really a simple way to flood our bodies with 30 raw fruits and vegetables every single day. I mean, I can't even believe the difference that it's made in my health. You know, honestly, I had more increased energy. I was able to work all day long, take care of my kids. Now I'm able to get on the karate mat. And yeah, by the way, if you don't know, like, I am a martial artist. I got to keep up with those kids, you know, and, you know, those other elite martial artists. So I found that I'm really recovering quicker on like soreness and muscle aches and all of that after workouts. It's just great. And, you know, I actually had a major car wreck about 2 years ago, and I was really in bad shape for a while. I had to double up on my Juice Plus, which was great. I added in my shakes and I changed what I was eating, and I really reduced the inflammation in my body, and I was really able to recover much quicker and faster. And you know what, guys? The doctors even asked me what I was doing, because they were amazed I was healing quicker than most other people in my condition. And that's because of my Juice Plus wholeheartedly. And I refused to have the possible surgery that they wanted me to do. So honestly, I'm like 100% grateful that my friend cared enough with, you know, to share it with me. So thank you, Christy.
Oh my gosh, the pleasure is all mine. I feel like I could get paid just to, you know, like just paid in stories alone, but it's nice that they do good paychecks too. But,
Yay.
you know, I would say, like, God forbid if I get into a car accident, I know that for years I've been flooding my body with 45 different plants, because I know I'm going to recover faster. And your story is such proof of that. So thank you, Deb and Christy, for sharing that. Okay, so before we move on, I want to make sure you guys get a website in there. And Deb, if you want to type it into the chat section, if you can, it might be helpful. After the call, just go to healthylivingrevolution.com. And it's a they've got a family cookbook on there, children's activities, educational webinars, and all these resources are free for you. We're approaching that new year where people really want to make changes. Well, this website is there to give you guys ideas. And I love the children's activities, because the sooner we get them thinking about healthier habits, the bigger our legacy for our families can change. So now we're going to transition to hearing about the company behind Juice Plus. As you can see, we have a main mission to bring freedom through improved health. And it's important to know that 80% of Juice Plus is purchased by customers with no affiliation with the company at all. The business is not for everyone, but there are those who are looking for another type of freedom, and we call that our freedom revolution. Like I said before, we're not going to ask you for anything. We simply want to share why we love this business and what it's done for us. So maybe you'll think of someone, even just one person in your life, who needs to hear what's possible. So before we jump to stories, I'm going to address 3 common questions that I get about our business all the time. First of all, people are always like, so how does this thing work? Well, we call it a virtual franchise, and our investment each year is $50 per year to run our own business. We have an online office where we also have a personal website where we run our business from any device, anytime, anywhere. What Juice Plus does for us is they deliver our products, they bill and collect from our customers, and they pay us through direct deposit each month. And we just share by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. We have no inventory to keep, thank goodness. Like I said, I'm moving to Hawaii tomorrow. I can't add all that to my carry-on. So the only Juice Plus we touch is our own, and all commission levels are permanent. And that gives me great breathing room, because I have taken almost the last month and a half off, and I don't have expectation on what I'm doing for performance. I've hit the top position in the company. I don't have to worry about losing it. So we don't have quotas or minimums to meet. People can share a little or a lot with their freedom to choose what their individual pace is. We love them where they're at. And there is no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. And Juice Plus is in over 20 different countries. So we get to travel and vacation a lot of times and work wherever we want. So what's so great about the company? Well, first of all, it was founded 50 years ago with our original president, Jay Martin, still at the helm today. We are privately held and debt-free and over $12 billion in sales for Juice Plus, but we are on track in the next 5 years to be at $5 billion. It's kind of considered still a startup with the potential to really explode now. Money is made in 4 different ways. We have a retail profit, which we make off of all of our products. We have sales commissions, and we have one-time and residual bonuses. So some bonuses come in every single month, and we also have an incredible family insurance plan. So all families or top positions have the families that are eligible to be on a benefits package, including medical, dental, disability, life and long-term care, chiropractic, prescription, college tuition assistance for the whole family, not just you. We have a holiday bonus that rolls in every single December, and we also have a monthly expense allowance. So this could be short-term cash flow or a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. And then the last question I typically get is, so what has the company done to make a difference? So we have something called the Children's Health Study. Deb showed you those little gummies in a Ziploc bag. We provide those for free to children, and they're on this for up to 4 years for free. Over 1 million families to date have participated in it. We're also the sponsor for the St. Jude's Marathon each year. We just had it last weekend, I believe. Last year in 2016, $10 million was raised for the Children's Hospital. We're also involved in the Boys and Girls Club, where we created a technical institute to teach students marketable trades, and 100% of the graduates have been placed in jobs. We're also donating those incredible tower gardens to every single Boys and Girls Club across America. So if you want to see one live and in person, just look for one that's closest to you. They probably have it. We were in over 4,000 centers. And then we also have donated 10 million complete meals, these little guys, to Volunteers of America. And that's $20 million worth of food that the Volunteers of America will never have to buy. And in fact, last year, the VOA honored our company president, Jay Martin, for his 3 decades of service. So we don't just inspire healthy living around the world, but we inspire healthy giving as well. So I'm going to now switch over to our business stories, and I would love to hear Christy share a little bit about her business story.
Christy, you're on mute again. There you go.
Business story wise, I had started out, I have a business background, and I had started out working corporate. I had left working corporate because of the hours. I was gone 70 hours a week. And for my husband and I, when we'd been apart for 2 years, it was just like, we didn't get married to continue being apart. So I ended up leaving that. I actually started my own business as a professional organizer, and did that for a year, which I really enjoyed that. When it comes to running your own business, especially starting it from scratch, it's a whole lot of work. It's a lot of work, so many pieces, and you find yourself doing it 24/7. And so I was kind of at this point like, man, this is tiring. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I've always been, like I mentioned before, super interested in health and nutrition. And so that was always something I was interested in. So once I had talked to Deb and Christy and sparked this interest in this, and then they kind of started sharing the business with me. And what I love is I didn't have to start from scratch with this. Like, I have so much support behind me. Deb and Christy are amazing in supporting me, and helping me to reach my goals. And even being totally honest, I've taken a big break because I've had a lot of different things going on in life. And the fact that they're still there for me even through that. But I'll still get a paycheck every single month. And even if it's just for me buying my own product, I still have other customers too that I've maintained. And the other cool thing is that even though I've taken a break, one of the amazing things about Juice Plus is that I have achieved what's called BF, which is one of the levels. And I'm never going to lose that. So even though I've taken a break, that's always there for me. And it's been amazing. And not to mention all the tools they have, so many resources to help you get to where you want to be.
Thank you, Christy. I love that. It's been such a great opportunity to be able to work with you. And I do love that this business allows, moms to be able to take a break and be able to help you when you're back. So, Deb, like Christy, you've got that entrepreneurial cap. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Definitely like Christy. And, I actually used to be a Mary Kay sales director, and I enjoyed it because it was my own business. I had lots of variety and time freedom. Really, the problem was when crisis really hit my family. I actually obviously put my family first, and I couldn't freeze my position that I actually had obtained with Mary Kay for 17 years. I was driving free and a sales director for over 17 years, and I was made to actually make a decision to relinquish my unit. I realized that really after 25 years of building that business, it was just gone like in a matter of a few months. And that's very disheartening. Then I found really the Juice Plus company, and it changed my life in a great way because I got to get healthier, which is a great thing. And I decided to really build a business where I could truly help people live longer and have fun doing it. So, I love that I didn't actually have to carry products on hand any longer. I didn't have to slough all that all around, that life happens, and it has. I'm able to stop and go when I want to, and all my efforts don't go away, because really in Juice Plus, you're able to maintain all that you achieve without a ton of requirements. And you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Just like Christy said, I have had times that when crisis hit, I've actually had to kind of really cut back, and, my team, my area is still there, and it's wonderful. And, now I'm soaring to the top in Juice Plus and taking others with me, and I still have a lot of time freedom, and, the money really doesn't hurt either. I must tell you that too.
Thank you. I definitely understand what it's like to be that one-man band. When I first looked at this business, I honestly didn't look at it. I looked at it as, well, my husband and I are going to be on it the rest of our lives. I might as well pay the $50 and offset the costs. And I just think about how small I was playing, because you hear stories like Deb and Christy and so many where I think at that time I didn't even want to share it with my mom. And I just think how selfish that was for fear of being salesy. And what I've learned in this business is it's not sales. It is probably one of the most amazing opportunities to be able to really hear people's heart and their stories of what they need, and being able to be the keeper of their dreams and share something with them. And at the time, I had invested $50,000 into a film business just a few months before my $50 investment with Juice Plus. So I'm sure you can tell where my priorities were. But at the end of the year, I took all my receipts and everything to the tax person, and I had made a much larger income with Juice Plus when I had worked it, every other few months. And I realized that there was something to be said about it. But I was still too egotistical to give up my film business because that was sexy and cool. I didn't feel like being a fruit and veggie dealer was very awesome. So I continued filming other people's weddings, like I did on my 1-year anniversary. I almost missed saying goodbye to my father right before he passed, when it came out of nowhere, this call where I had to be home. And I just remember staring at the edge of his bed, and I watched him pass because of reasons that could have been prevented. And I just thought, what am I doing with my life? Not sharing something that had given me a little bit more time with him, because I finally got over myself to share it with him. And I just thought, I can't be silent about this anymore. And the reality is that once I had that fire under my belt, my team locked arms with me, and we made it the top position in the company very quickly. And ever since then, I've been able to, last year I got my husband out of the military after 13 years. He didn't retire out of it. He got out because it was time for him to find his passion like I had found mine. And now we get to move back to my most favorite place on earth. Tomorrow is Hawaii, where we met. And I just can't think of a better opportunity to have given to my husband after he sacrificed so much. So I serve as an example that anyone can get to the top position in the company, and I'm ready and waiting to help as many people as possible realize their dreams, because that is our mission statement. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining us, either live or on this recording. We're excited to network with 2 types of people. So we're looking for people who are ready to invest in their health and make life easier by adding Juice Plus. And it costs $2 to $3 a day, and kids get to be on this stuff for free for up to 4 years. We found it to be the most simple, affordable, and convenient way to get massive amounts of nutrition in our families. We're also looking to partner up with anyone who wants to lock arms with Deb and get in this worldwide freedom revolution, because our vision is to help people earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while traveling, spending time with family, and making a contribution to the world. We love helping moms have the freedom to choose mom care instead of daycare with financial peace of mind. We help hardworking professionals have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without ever having to get a job. And empty nesters can increase retirement so that there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And all of this takes place within a positive, fun community where people thrive and are fulfilled. So although you're here to support this launch, perhaps you could think and ask yourself, what if? What if this could be a perfect fit for someone in my circle? Who do I know that could be dissatisfied and looking for a solution? And as skeptical as I was, I am so thankful that my friend cared enough about me to share Juice Plus because it's changed my life. And the best part is I get to work with people like Deb and Christy. So I can't think of anyone better to put in touch with your friends. I mean, come on, it's Deb Doughty. Don't you guys agree? So after the call, you're more than welcome to connect with her. So Deb, congrats. Thank you so much for doing this live with me. Do you have anything that you want to end with your friends?
Absolutely. I just, namaste, first of all. And I'm so appreciative. And you know what? I have a great humor behind me. So I'm so excited when you get to Hawaii because in a few months, I'll be able to go there, visit, and it's a tax write-off. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Yes. Let's write that bad boy up.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what's fun is you guys, most of you know, I really have been a single mom over the last 8 years, and I've been able to maintain running my own business and having my own Deb Doughty consulting business as well. And, I do this around the time and the people in my life, and I just get to share journey with all kinds of people, and the customers that I have are absolutely incredible. And the best thing is that I am truly I'm getting able to help them live longer and healthier lives. And that's my main goal, because you know what? I totally believe that we can reverse and even stop disease, you guys. And, there is no time but the present to take care of yourself and your bodies, because you only have one of them. That is it. And I want to leave a legacy, and I want to live a legacy now, not just leave a legacy, right? And we want to mentor things and show our kids in this next generation. So I want to thank all you guys for being on tonight. I really appreciate it. And I just love all of you from the bottom of my heart. And I thank you. And I thank this business. And I thank Christy and Vita's on here as one of my team members, and my friends that are on here. I thank Belinda, Sandy, and I think Melissa. So thank you all. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Love you, Deb. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting her.
Love you guys. Appreciate it. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks again. Make sure you check out that website because that's some free resources for you, okay? Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Night. Bye, you guys.
See you.